Fall is a beautiful time to get outside and look for berries and take reference photos that you can paint all throughout the winter. One of my favorite fall berries is bearberry. The Latin name is Arctostaphylos uva-ursi, meaning bear grape. Bearberry grows in open forests and meadows, and it forms mats of glossy green leaves weaving through rocks and mosses. In spring, it blooms with tiny pink-white urn-shaped flowers, and by late summer, they turn into bright red berries that pop out against the evergreen foliage. Bearberry is a resilient, drought-tolerant plant and thrives where many other plants would not survive. In this video, I am going to share with you 3 tips on how to paint evergreens and berries in watercolor. This Bearberry botanical style study is also a full-length class available in the watercolor garden. My first tip is to mix up all your colors before you start painting for creating any type of botanical painting, and to mix a warm and a cool version of each color. My second tip is to use warm and cool colors to create depth and dimension in your painting. I've mixed my own green from using primary colors, and the cooler mix has more blue and the warmer mix has more yellow. I'm placing the warmer green in areas that are closest to my light source and the cooler green in areas that are farthest from the light source, in shadow or covered by an overlap. Even if you don't place them correctly, just using a mix of both warm and cool colors will really bring your painting to life. My third tip is to add lots of water to your pink paint when you're painting pale pink to white flowers. This will really help make things look delicate. My fourth tip is about painting berries, and this can be for any color of berries. In this case, I am painting red berries, and the first part of this tip is to make sure you mix up a shadow color. And with red berries, I often mix permanent violet, or you could use dioxazine violet, to my red to make that deep sort of shadowy color. And the other part of this tip is to use reflected light to make your berries look more round. You can see that I'm placing deep dark color on the berry, but not right up to the edge, and then I'm lightly blending it out so there's a lighter area on the edge of the berry, and this represents the light that the edges of the berries might pick up from surrounding light sources or reflections, and it helps them make them look a lot more round and more like an actual sphere rather than a painted circle. Now I'm going to speed things up a little bit and show you from start to finish how this painting came together. And if you're interested in the full-length real-time class, then you can check out more information on thewatercolorgarden.com. I hope you found this video helpful and inspiring. If you would like to get my Bearberry painting guide, which includes reference photos, my line drawing, color mixes, and more information to get started on your own painting, click the link in the video description below. It's completely free and you can download and print off the PDF.